Hey guys, how's it going? Sneaky Juffo up here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Pakhan, or the Pakhan, light machine gun within the division. So the Pakhan is one badass looking gun. It's got the same gun model as the RPK, but with a pretty sweet gold and wooden skin to it. It's kind of like a blinged out RPK, I guess you could say. So obviously, as it's a named high end, you're unable to apply camos to it, but personally, I probably wouldn't want to anyway. It's pretty cool looking as is. So just before I tell you how you can get this weapon, I just wanted to clear up an error that I sort of had in the last video that I did on the AK-74. I kind of stated that the weapon blueprint was no longer available from the special gear vendor in the base of operations. And I've since learned that this was simply because the blueprints disappear once you purchase them, so it's still there and you should definitely all go and buy it. As for the Pakhan, this one's still definitely available from the advanced weaponry vendor in the base of operations, and it goes for just over $480,000. So that's where I got mine from, personally, but I assume that it's still available from random drops from bosses in the dark zone and stuff like that. That's if you don't want to spend the cash. So with my current firearms rating of 2,132, this weapon has a base damage per bullet of 6,245 for me, which is pretty decent for an LMG. The RPM is 650 and the magazine size is 45, which is pretty decent too, even for an LMG, which tend to need the larger magazine size. So quickly going over the talents that I got on this weapon and what I think of them. The first one on the list was Swift. Reloading is 13% faster. Now this is a very nice talent to have on an LMG especially, as the obvious trade-off for the large magazine size is a really slow reload time. So speeding this up in any way is always going to be a bonus so you can get back to spraying enemies down even quicker. The next talent is Destructive. Armored destruction value is increased by 18% when using this weapon. This is also another great talent to have on any weapon really, especially for dark zone bosses. And lastly, and the automatically unlocked talent, is Ferocious. Damage against elite and named enemies is increased by 13%. This talent sort of goes hand in hand with the previous one as well, and has made this weapon really nice for burning down elites in the dark zone. So for the Pakhan, you're unable to mod the underbarrel. There's only spots available for the muzzle, magazine and optics. So the best attachments on those though, I would recommend for the magazine to look for mag size as always. So it's going to be number one, increased damage output on any gun really. Then try and get some weapon damage and crit damage pretty much. For the muzzle, you're going to want to prioritize crit damage and crit chance. Then stability is probably next best because these things kick pretty hard at the start. Then if you can, you're going to want to get some more crit chance on the optics attachment as well. Followed closely by accuracy and headshot damage for the more accurate players who are a bit more confident landing headshots with LMGs. So with all of that being said, I'd probably rate this gun an 8.5 out of 10 within the LMG class. I haven't used enough LMGs to give this a definitive rating, but from the ones I have used, this is definitely the best so far. Let me know down in the comments if there are any other LMGs that you've tried and probably rate over this one. And then as far as an overall gun, I'd probably give this a 6.5 out of 10. Just with the state of weapon classes like SMGs being quite strong overall at the moment, able to do the same job as I would with this gun, but with slightly less ammunition. But having said that, there's no denying it's still a great support weapon for when you're running in groups with friends to suppress enemies and stuff like that. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode guys. Please let me know what you think of the videos so far and if there's any improvements that can be made. I'm always looking for more feedback. Or just leave a rating, and if you did leave a thumbs up and are enjoying the videos, perhaps even consider subscribing. It's free and really appreciated. But until next time, just keep doing what you're doing guys. Cheers.